Before this was the Women's World Championship match, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, with Dom Dom suspended in a shark cage up top, which, other than that horrendous in so many ways finish, I enjoyed it. It wasn't horrible. And Liv is not a great wrestler, but she is trying, and I was amused by some of her attempts and her shit talking Rhea Ripley. When the fuck did Liv learn how to emote? This is my belt. This is my man. Like, I fucking laughed. I was howling at how silly that was.
Man, she should probably sit down with Solo Sikoa and teach him a thing or two, huh? This is what sucks about this, or at least when I knew that this was not going to go as well as I'd hoped to. I looked at this card and I looked how bad it dragged towards the middle. And the one like little saving grace that was sitting there, was like, oh, dude, when Rhea comes out, she's going to get the people back. There's no way Rhea's not going to get the people back. And then Rhea came out and it was like, And I was like, oh no, we're in real fucking trouble if Rhea Ripley comes out and gets kind of like a, oh, cool, it's Rhea. Like, fuck.
Hindsight is 2020. I agree with you. When she first came out, she had a tepid response. But when she started cracking the shit out of Pinata Dominic, that crowd lit the fuck up, dude. Dominic unlocking the cage and falling out, they were all into it. Seriously, when she got the kendo stick and she started whooping his ass, it was great. The crowd was fucking all of a sudden back on fire. It was funny. Dominic's over here trying to stop these shots at him, and it was great. Like, that portion of it, dude, if they would have ended it there, it would have been a great match.
I winced more at him falling out of that cage with that one thing hooked onto his leg than pretty much any fucking bump I've seen in the past year or two, and that's including Darby Allin, because I know he enjoys being that stupid.
Right.
When Dom fell and I saw the one leg snap, I was like, ooh. Like, I literally felt like my nuts tense up. I was like, ugh. Oh, God, that must have felt fucking horrible.
You know he's... But yeah, look, I hate to be this guy, but you know he practiced it a few times. It wasn't like he was doing this shit cold, guys. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if there's a way to fall correctly when it comes to hanging off of a chain on a cage suspended to 15 feet up in the air.
By one leg.
Right, but I would assume that he tried it a few times, right? He's not pulling another dangerous incident that involved a latch and some chain, you know?
Yeah, well, also, I mean, his fucking, the ligaments in his knees right now got to feel like fucking Twizzlers, because that is some scary shit. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that just because it looked like it was going to fucking hurt him. I'm glad it didn't, because it was certainly impressive in a wild moment on this show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this was just... It was just a victim of circumstance, just due to the fact that, like you said, the finish was ass awful.
Well, let's talk about the finish, because we're forgetting about the Raquel Rodriguez interference, which was, I know we all expected it. I mean, we even talked about it on Thursday. It was to be seen. She came out. She looks the same. There was no big, overhaul physically or anything else, which I'm kind of disappointed at. I figured, like, look, I understand you're going through some stuff, but usually when people come back after 6 months or whatever of being, in the company, usually they come back with a little bit of a physical boost. But she came back looking like she just got off the couch with some bugles and interrupted the match and in favor of Liv, and took down Ripley and tried to have Liv pin Ripley after the bell had rang, which was silly. To the point where I think Cole was like, it's symbolic. It's a symbolic pin. And I fucking cried with laughter at that stupid call. He was all over the place in that match. Cody was Corey. Jesus Christ. I'm all over the place with this match. Cole was calling Corey.
Cole.
Yeah, he was calling him Cody. Cody, Jesus Christ. But anyways, outside of the ring, like, Liv was doing a good job instead of trying to match up to her physically, which with the women is always kind of embarrassing when you see somebody like Rhea's size trying to have a strength competition with somebody Liv's size. Liv was doing a lot of, like, flips and sunset flips with Rhea into the turnbuckles.
Yeah, she was getting real physical in there. Yeah,
a lot of baseball slides. Like, there was a lot of leverage moves that Liv was using all of a sudden. It's like, oh, look at this girl. Like there was at one point that Ripley tried to throw her into the ring and she pulled like a Rey Mysterio and did the fucking sweeping drop kick or whatever the fuck it was. I was like, that's not Liv. Liv doesn't do that. So, I mean, like I said, overall, was it the greatest match ever? No, I was more impressed that whatever Liv has been doing lately, she's trying to do something with herself. Shit talking Rhea Ripley was funny as hell. Rhea Ripley beating the ever-loving snot out of Dominic was funny as hell. But the Raquel Rodriguez weird DQ finish out of nowhere. And this is the weird thing too, is the match got DQ'd even after Ripley told the ref, I'm going to go beat the shit out of Dominic. You cool with that? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So it's like, I mean, it was just all over the place as far as the finish goes.
That was, Rhea's like, I'm going to go beat the shit out of him. I'll be right back. And we're okay.
Yeah, all right.
For sure. Fair enough, dude. And the fact that, first of all, the fact that he, or should I say she, got hit by Raquel and they weren't ringing the bell immediately, that also made it more confusing.
Yeah.
And then she gets in the ring and like you said, like, dude, I've defended Raquel in the past because she's shown these like flashes of, oh shit, this chick could be really good, man.
Yes.
She's green, but she's got a lot of potential. You know, let's give her a chance. But this was bad. She had happy feet. She looks like she was nervous because she clearly was.
Right.
She does the thing where she throws Liv on there. And in my mind, I'm going, honey, get down and do the count yourself. Come on, please do something. And she just kind of puts her on and then just stands there like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's pretty funny, right? And then just walks away. I'm like, oh God, help, please, no.
Not a good match. Not a good match.
Not good. Not good. The finish fucking made this awful. This was Wednesday night bullshit finish, just so you know.